Lakon releases Alliance Chieftain. The Alliance has announced a new combat ship, the Alliance Chieftain, which has been specifically designed to counter the aggression of the Thargoids. A press release from Lakon Spaceways, which has developed the ship, stated, "The Chieftain is a highly maneuverable vessel for its size and weight, offering an advantage against the renowned agility of Thargoid craft. It boasts 6 weapon hardpoints, and also has 3 internal military compartments. This makes it very capable in a combat situation, and able to withstand considerable punishment. We believe demand will be high. The Alliance Chieftain is now available for purchase." Federal Imperial Operation concludes. Admiral Denton Petraeus has announced that the Joint Federal Imperial Operation in the Pleiades Sector, OIT, C-37, and RIT Sector, XCZ, B-4 systems has succeeded in achieving its objectives. Scores of independent pilots supported the campaign by eliminating Thargoids, and by recovering black boxes and personal effects from Thargoid attack sites. As the campaign drew to a close, Admiral Denton Petraeus released a statement, thanking those who participated. Pilots who contributed to the initiative can now collect their awards from Orcus Crag in the Pleiades Sector, OIT, C-37 system and PRE Logistics Support Beta, in the RIT Sector, XCZ, B-4. Arming Colonia. Arek Crimson Vision Corporation has launched a campaign to boost Colonia's military strength by providing the region with weapons. The initiative is a direct response to ongoing Thargoid hostility. A spokesperson for Arek Crimson Vision Corporation elaborated on the nature of the campaign. "Several members of our organization have friends and family in Colonia, so we've decided to divert some cash into protecting the region. If the Thargoids come knocking, we don't want the people of Colonia to be caught with their pants down. Arek Crimson Vision Corporation has placed an open order for a range of weapons, and has promised to reward pilots who deliver the requested goods to Gold Hub, in the Arek system. The campaign begins on the 1st of March 3304, and will run for 1 week. If the final target is met earlier than planned, the campaign will end immediately." Protecting Colonia. As the Thargoid offensive continues, authorities in Colonia have decided to step up security by building a new security installation in the region. A spokesperson for the Colonia Council, which is overseeing the initiative, gave the following statement. "The Thargoids have now entered the core systems, and their hostility shows no signs of abating. Meanwhile, Colonia's defensive capabilities remain limited. It is clear to us that the time to act has come. Colonia has agreed to fund the operation, and has placed an open order for various mined resources for use in the construction. Pilots who deliver the requested resources to Dove Enigma in the Colonia system will be generously compensated. The campaign begins on the 1st of March 3304, and will run for 1 week. If the final target is met earlier than planned, the campaign will end immediately." Starport Status Update. This report presents the latest data on starports experiencing technical issues as a result of Thargoid sensor-related interference. The following starports are on the brink of closure: Wood Station, Michelle, Evangelisti Settlement, Kodak. Ramtar searching for new Guardian sites. The engineer, Ramtar, a leading expert on the mysterious Guardians, has requested help in locating undiscovered sites from the ancient alien race. He has issued the following statement. "The artifacts recently delivered to me have been subjected to intense molecular analysis. As a result, I have deduced the possibility of Guardian sites in 3 specific systems: Col 173, Sector QUOD 625, HD 63154, and Sanueth, EUQC 2110. I urge the galactic community to investigate these systems, where I believe we may find further traces of the Guardian's ancient civilization. I appreciate that this could be a wild goose chase, but data from such sites, if they exist, would be extremely valuable. Ramtar has asked that any data be delivered to him at Phoenix Base in the main system." Thargoids targeting Aegis laboratories. Analytical reports released by Aegis have confirmed a pattern to the Thargoids' recent starport attacks, which have left thousands dead and infrastructures crippled. Admiral Aiden Tanner, Aegis's chief military liaison, made this statement. We have identified that the Thargoids are specifically targeting starports, where Aegis laboratories are established. These include Titan's daughter in the Tagetis system, Lehman Legacy in HIP 16753, and the Oracle in the Pleiades sector IIWD 155. In conjunction with local security services and system authorities, we are increasing defensive measures at all starports, where Aegis has a presence. Professor Albert Tesro, the organization's chief scientific advisor, voiced additional concerns. Aegis research centers were set up to increase our understanding of the Thargoids, so it's clear they're attempting to prevent us investigating their technology and artifacts. Naturally, we'll take precautions, but I can only wonder what a long-term solution might be. Will we have to establish laboratories in secret locations, such as bunkers or asteroids? Aegis's work is critical. Only through knowledge might we establish a real relationship with the species. Federal initiative concludes. The Federation has announced that the Bulwark project has reached a successful conclusion. Scores of pilots supported the campaign by delivering commodities to Jandok. These will be used to research the possibility of an automated federal defense force. As the campaign drew to a close, Federal Shadow President Felicia Winters released a statement. My sincere gratitude goes to those who supported this campaign. But I want to remind you that we are still some way from a fully automated defense force. The Bulwark project's initial remit is simply to establish the economic and military feasibility of such an enterprise. Meanwhile, opponents have continued to voice concerns that it could lead to the development of artificial intelligence, which is outlawed throughout the galaxy. Pilots who contributed to the initiative can now collect their rewards from Jandok, in the Momoren system. Anti-Thargoid operation. Following the success of last month's Federal Imperial operation in the HIP 17692 system, the two superpowers have once again joined forces to combat the Thargoids. This time, the operation will focus on the Pleiades sector OITC-37 and Aratus sector XEZB4 systems, where large concentrations of Thargoid ships have been reported. The purpose of the two-pronged operation is to reduce the Thargoid presence in Pleiades sector OITC-37 and to recover black boxes and personal effects from Thargoid attack sites in Aratus sector XEZB4. The former initiative is being overseen by the Merope Expeditionary Fleet, while the latter is being coordinated by the Pleiades Resource Enterprise. Pilots who support these operations will be eligible for substantial rewards. Admiral Denton Patrias launched the campaign with the following statement. We know that militias of experienced combat pilots are particularly effective against the Thargoids, but we must not be complacent. Our enemies are formidable, and we underestimate them at our peril. The campaign begins on the 22nd of February 3304, and will run for 1 week. If the final target is met earlier than planned, the campaign will end immediately. Generation ship.
Lakon bringt Alliance Chieftain auf den Markt. Die Allianz kündigte die Markteinführung eines neuen Kampfschiffes an, der Alliance Chieftain. Das Schiff wurde speziell für den Kampf gegen die Dargoiden entwickelt. In einer Pressemitteilung von Lacons PSVs, dem Entwickler des neuen Modells, hieß es: Die Chieftain ist für ihre Größe ein äußerst manövrierfähiges Schiff und verschafft uns so einen Vorteil gegenüber den agilen Schiffen der Dargoiden. Sie verfügt über 6 Waffenaufhängungen und bietet zudem 3 militärische Innenbereiche. Das macht die Chieftain in Gefechtssituationen äußerst widerstandsfähig und schlagkräftig. Wir gehen davon aus, dass die Nachfrage hoch sein wird. Die Alliance Chieftain ist ab sofort auf dem Markt verfügbar. Lacon bringt Alliance Chieftain auf den Markt. Die Allianz kündigte die Markteinführung eines neuen Kampfschiffes an, der Alliance Chieftain. Das Schiff wurde speziell für den Kampf gegen die Dargoiden entwickelt. In einer Pressemitteilung von Lacons PSVs, dem Entwickler des neuen Modells, hieß es: Die föderal-imperiale Operation kommt zum Abschluss. Admiral Den Petrias gab bekannt, dass die föderal-imperiale Operation im System Pleiades-Sektor OTC-37 und Aetis-Sektor XZB-4 zu einem erfolgreichen Abschluss gekommen ist. Hunderte Piloten unterstützten die Kampagne, indem sie in der Region Targoiden eliminierten oder an den Schauplätzen der jüngsten Attacken Blackboxes und persönliche Gegenstände bargen. Nach Abschluss der Kampagne dankte Admiral Denton Petrias allen Unterstützern in einer kurzen Stellungnahme. Piloten, die an dieser Initiative teilgenommen haben, können ihre Belohnungen ab sofort an Bord von Orcus Cret im System Pleiades-Sektor OTC-37 und Pre-Logistics Support Beta im System Aetis-Sektor XZB-4 entgegennehmen. Föderal-imperiale Operation kommt zum Abschluss. Admiral Denton Petrias gab bekannt, dass die föderal-imperiale Operation im System Pleiades-Sektor OTC-37 und Aetis-Sektor XZB-4 zu einem erfolgreichen Abschluss gekommen ist. Hunderte Piloten unterstützten die Kampagne, indem sie in der Region Targoiden eliminierten oder an den Schauplätzen der jüngsten Attacken Blackboxes und persönliche Gegenstände bargen. Nach Abschluss der Kampagne dankte Admiral Denton Petrias allen Unterstützern in einer kurzen Stellungnahme. Piloten, die an dieser Initiative teilgenommen haben, können ihre Belohnungen ab sofort an Bord von Orcus Cret im System Pleiades-Sektor OTC-37 und Pre-Logistics Support Beta im System Aetis-Sektor XZB-4 entgegennehmen. Colonia bewaffnen. Die Fraktion Arek Crimson Vision Corporation hat eine Waffenbeschaffungskampagne gestartet, um Colonias militärische Schlagkraft zu erhöhen. Die Initiative wird als unmittelbare Reaktion auf die aktuelle Bedrohung durch die Dargoiden verstanden. In einer Stellungnahme äußerte sich ein Arek Crimson Vision Corporation Sprecher wie folgt zu den Einzelheiten: Mehrere Mitglieder unserer Organisation haben in Colonia Freunde und Familie, also sind wir zu dem Entschluss gekommen, Finanzmittel freizugeben, um die Region effektiver zu schützen. Wenn die Dargoiden dort anklopfen sollten, möchten wir nicht, dass die Menschen von Colonia mit heruntergelassenen Hosen dastehen. Arek Crimson Vision Corporation veröffentlichte einen Beschaffungsauftrag für diverse Waffen und versprach allen Piloten, die die gewünschten Güter an die Station Goldhab im System Arek liefern, angemessene Belohnungen. Die Kampagne beginnt am 1. März 3304 und wird eine Woche andauern. Sollte das Ziel früher erreicht werden als geplant, endet diese mit sofortiger Wirkung.
Docking request granted. Landing gear deployed.
Lakon releases Alliance Chieftain. The Alliance...
Greetings, Commander. Greetings, Commander. This is Victor, your cockpit voice assistant, more commonly known as Kovas. My purpose is to provide systems information and analytic support throughout your journey.
Greetings, Commander. This is Celeste, your cockpit voice assistant, also known as Kovas. Installed to provide systems information and analytical support throughout your journey.
Greetings, Commander. This is Verity, your cockpit voice assistant, more commonly known as Kovas. My purpose is to provide systems information and analytical support throughout your journey.
Engines engaged.